Hey homies, what's going on? It's your man Chung Wow, and I got a really couple of funny stories for you today. And the game showcase right here is Agario. Pretty much every YouTuber has played it, but I don't give a damn. So here we go. So the first story I'm gonna tell you is my trip to Vancouver. I live in Canada. The capital city is Vancouver, so I go there all the time. And this one particular time, I was there with my family, and we go to this restaurant. It's in the car park. So we're coming back from the restaurant, driving down the car park, and these three dudes or like these two guys are in the middle of like the driveway, and they're like throwing shoes at each other and shit. And this one guy is standing behind the car with the guitar. It's like the most random thing. The guitar, and he's just like sitting there and he's looking at them. He's like, don't mind them, they're brothers, and they're like beating the shit out of each other with shoes and shit. Oh, it's so ghetto. And they're just going at each other. My mom is sitting there laughing, and my dad's like all like serious. My mom is sitting there just shitting herself, and we're all laughing because it was like ridiculous. Like, who fights with shoes? I mean, are you retarded? This next story I got for you is pretty funny too. Well, let's see here. I got it written down. So, my friends, well, the majority of my friends live in this area. It's pretty ghetto. I mean, most of it's like underdeveloped, like kind of grassland kind of thing. And there's like it's like the hood, right? It's pretty ghetto. And one particular thing they have there's a lot of ditches and like trails, and like this one place that we found was like a swamp almost, with mud track everywhere and shit, and it was just disgusting. And so we went back there, like me and a couple of my friends, and we found a couch just in the middle of nowhere. And we gave it the name porn couch because it's greasy and shit, and it's just sitting there. And we'd always try to go to. We never sat on it because that's disgusting. It was just some couch that we found in like the backwoods in some dude's backyard. But this guy's backyard is always flooded. Like it's just nothing but water and mud. And every time I try to get to that damn couch, my shoe would always get stuck in the mud or something. And I'd come home and my socks would just be brown from all the mud and shit. And it was disgusting. I'm pretty sure there was like raccoons or some shit living in that couch, because that couch has been outside forever. And I'm sad to say that it's actually gone now. I went back there a couple days ago, and that couch has been moved, and that whole place has turned into just like a road, like a straight road to nowhere. So yeah, but it was fun while it lasted, having that random ass couch back there. Okay, so this next one revolves around me, my dad, and my brother. And I don't forget what we were doing, but we came home and we all had to shit. So there are 3 shitters in my house. There's 2 on the top floor, the bedrooms are, and there's 1 on the mid floor. So my dad went to the mid floor. And me and my brother were in the ones on the top floor, and we were all just taking a shit. And it was, the funny part of the story is my phone rang like a bunch of times, and no one could pick it up because my mom was out. And we were all just sitting there taking a shit, yelling at each other to grab the phone. And I was like, Jordan, grab the phone. And then he's like, I'm taking a shit. And my dad's like, Nick, grab the phone. And I was like, I'm shitting. And oh my god, like we were all just sitting there shitting, and no one could pick up the phone. It rang like a million times. Getting to the very last story here. This one happened to me a little while ago when I was at the beach with my dad. And it's about shitting again. So I had to shit real bad, and I used the outhouse like at the beach before, and it's awful. I mean, like, this is another story for another day, but I didn't want to use that. My dad's like, just go in the water, you know. So I plant my ass in the water, and I go, and then a log floats down toward these 2 dudes. So I shit in a stream, right? So my log floats down towards these couple of dudes that are walking down, and this one guy stepped in it. And it was the most disgusting sound I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay, 15 years of living, I've never heard anything more disgusting than this sound. Okay, and the kind of face that he made when he looked at his foot. I mean, the poor bastard, honestly. I mean, this was like a hell of a log too. I mean, it was massive. So like he steps in and he's like, oh, what the hell? And he's like, oh, you see this like 3-foot long piece of shit floating down the river, and he stepped in it. I mean, what a goon. Alright homies, that concludes this week's video for funny stories. I hope you enjoy these videos, because honestly they're a lot of fun to make. Just take a break from the games and just sit down, talk about some funny shit, have a good laugh, all that kind of good stuff. If you got any suggestions for games you'd like to see on the channel, please feel free to let me know. And with that being said, check out all the other videos that I've done, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy homies.